Assalamualaikum, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the first episode of the S Stories right here on SophiyAnjam, the official YouTube channel. My name is Sophia, and I'm so excited to be here in front of all of you. You know, I've been actually wanting to do this for a long time because I've been hosting radio shows for the past 11 years on FM 91. I've hosted a TV show at PTV World for about a year, and currently I'm also hosting corporate and non-corporate event shows as well. But you know, I was thinking that there needs to be a channel online through which I can communicate with all of you, and you guys can also interact with me. So here I am hosting this special episode for all of you, which is called the S Stories, which means keep the spirit alive. And the first episode is going to be on my first travel episode today, okay? Now, I've been traveling here and there for the past few months, you know. I've been to Turkey, I've been to Canada, I've been to the US, I've been to Thailand, I've been to Malaysia, I've been to Sri Lanka, I've been to a lot of other countries as well. But I was just thinking that, you know, एक ऐसे हम मुल्क को showcase करते हैं जो ज़्यादातर लोग जो हैं सोचते हैं जाने के बारे में और बड़ा hot भी चल रहा है आजकल. So Baku seems to be quite trendy these days. You know, a lot of people are going to Baku also, and it's beautiful to look at as well. Let's start off with the first episode, which is going to be a trip around Azerbaijan and in particularly Baku. Let's do this!
So right now I'm waiting for my flight to Baku next because that is where I'm going to start my New Year's Eve, and I'm going to start with the celebration and everything else. So I'm quite excited. Azerbaijan formed into an independent state from the Soviet Union in 1991 and is currently with a 98% Muslim population, 85% being Shia Muslims, making it the second highest Shia populated country in the world. The total population was estimated to be 9.76 million in 2016, which doesn't make it too heavily populated. The main language is Azerbaijani, while secondary being Russian. Baku is the capital and the largest city of Azerbaijan. Officially, about 25% of all inhabitants of the country live in Baku's metropolitan area. The food would remind you a little bit of Turkey for sure. A mix of Arab, Russian and Turkish cuisine, the food in Baku is tasty. The meat is good, though not as amazing as Turkey, but it's certainly more spicy and not bland. The country is rich in oil, which is one of the reasons their transport is relatively cheap. Local cabs are decent too. My mode of transportation though was through Uber, which is quite economical and convenient.
Okay, welcome to Baku. There are Pakistani people. Come to Baku. We have very good city, which is called Baku.
The currency is called Azerbaijani manat. So 1 manat is approximately 68 rupees. Unfortunately though, currency is not really readily available. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not, so better not take any chances. The best way is to carry euros or dollars and convert them right there at Baku. Okay, so it's kind of freezing right now, and I'm going to talk about where I am after I unfreeze myself. Haider Aliyev Center is one of the popular buildings designed by the Iraqi-British architect Zaha Hadid and noted for its distinctive architecture and flowing curved style with sharp angles. The center is named after Haider Aliyev, the first secretary of Soviet Azerbaijan. A lot of exhibitions and events take place there. There are so many other monuments and so many other towns to explore as well, including the old town Baku, which has a lot of history and architecture. Okay everybody, it is crazy. As you can see, my hair is going crazy as well. This is the old city. The Maiden Tower, a popular tourist spot, but it's still a mystery as to what was the exact purpose of the Maiden Tower. So there's a light drizzle that's going on. And this is the Carpet Museum. The Carpet Museum is quite famous for its architecture and everything that it showcases inside. A cute little place right outside the Carpet Museum is also known as Little Venice, when you have people in little boats coming and enjoying the experience. The Steshka is quite a popular tourist place, also known as a fire temple. It's about a 50 minutes drive from central Baku. This was a Zoroastrian and Hindu temple built in the 17th and 18th century. One of the traditions was to go round and round around the fireplace in order to worship the fire. The Fountain Square is quite popular. One of the most popular places is Nizami Street, a great place for shopping, eating and taking a walk with your friends. So basically what's happening is that we are at Fountain Cafe and we're on the waiting list. It's going to take us 20 minutes. It's jam-packed. I'm freezing. Let's do this. Since Baku boasts of a vibrant nightlife, the clubs are amazing. One of the top two clubs in Baku are Pacifico and the Energy Club. The Energy Club being one of my personal favorites. Baku has a lot of malls. But not all of them are as popular as the Ganjlik Mall. It is known to be the best mall in Baku for shopping. Thank you! There are a lot of nice bars, a lot of happening places also. I for one really enjoyed the 360 revolving bar at Hilton, which is placed on the 25th floor. So I just checked my bags in, and this is the Baku airport. Visa and tickets are quite easy for people in Pakistan if they're interested in going to Baku. You usually get an e-visa, which isn't stamped but is more like a printout. It takes about 2 to 5 working days in order to get a visa to Baku, which costs around $55 which is approximately 6,000 Pakistani rupees. Tickets range from 95,000 to 1,05,000 during the peak season, while around 50,000 to 75,000 during off-season. There are a lot of airlines that take you from Pakistan to Azerbaijan. The best options though are Qatar Airways and Emirates. Otherwise, Fly Dubai and Turkish Airlines are good too. It takes about 7 to 9 hours in order to reach Baku from Pakistan, depending on the transit. So if you're planning on going to Baku from October till March, please take windbreakers, jackets, gloves, hats and mufflers to avoid the crazy winds. People are simple there, friendly and genuine. They love Pakistanis. Verdict: book your tickets to Baku now.
Alright, in that was fantastic, wasn't it? I told you guys, Baku is amazing. So if you're really interested in traveling, I would suggest कि just keep a look to this particular channel because बहुत सारे interesting travel plans हम आपके साथ share करते रहेंगे. And for next week, maybe there's a giveaway. Maybe there's music, maybe there's more entertainment coming your way. You never know. You've got to keep it locked to our channel to find out more. Subscribe right about now, SophiyAnjam. We have social media pages on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. We have a website as well. You name it and we have it for you. Now, before signing out, there's one thing I want to mention. You and I need to have a dialogue. You and I need to have a conversation. That is why we're hosting this show especially for all of you. It's called S Stories, and my suggestion to you is to just sit back, relax, take it easy, and keep the comments coming my way. Keep the spirit alive. Bye-bye.
The S Stories every Friday 7 p.m. on SophiyAnjam's YouTube channel.